What's up, Big Bang Brigade? I'm Daryl. This is Big Bang Talks. What is it? Comics. So, hey, it's episode 348. It's March 8th. It's springtime, Aaron. Are you excited?
I'm so excited.
Actually,
I love springtime.
I like winter. I kind of miss winter. I still want to snow.
Spring and fall.
Okay. Hey, it's the perfect kind of weather, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what do you want to talk about? Indies, DC, Marvel first?
Hey, let's do indies first. It's a small stack.
Boom. Okay, so some of our indies are damaged. Heads up. But this one, The Gimmick. If you're a wrestling fan, it's from Ahoy Comics. I don't even know the creative team. But if you're a wrestling fan, you want to read this book.
But if you're a wrestling fan.
If you're a wrestling fan. No, Aaron, you're a wrestling fan. I'm a wrestling fan. We should probably read this book. Anyway. There's another book called Do a Powerbomb, but this one is different, probably for a more mature audience. What does that mean? Probably means... Actually, I actually saw...
It means that I shouldn't be...
There's actually a wrestler who dies in the ring in this issue, in the first few pages. Why? Great question. I think that's where this series is going. Check it out.
And pulling heartstrings, flashbacks. Wrestlers that have died.
Oh, it's true. Oh, dude. You ever seen the movie Grunt?
No.
Go watch it sometime. It's on YouTube. Emma Kubert, Stoneheart, granddaughter, I believe, of the Kuberts. She has such a unique style. I pretty much said this was a Jenna book, and I was right.
It looks like a Jenna book.
It totally looks like a Jenna book.
I'm just really down. I like the Kubert family.
Me too, man.
Adam, Andy, whatever. Joe, obviously.
Dude.
We were just talking about how Katie has done a lot of editor work on our favorite comics.
Yes. Anyway, so this one right here, look, if you like fantasy, check this book out. It's a number one, and you can't beat a number one.
Can't beat a number one. This one I'm pretty excited about.
Clear, Scott Snyder, Francis Manipool. It's from Dark Horse. What do you think?
It's a great team. I love their Justice League run. Obviously, I'm a big fan of Francis Manipool's Flash from New 52.
Check out that freaking awesome artwork.
Manipool is a great artist. I think he's a little underrated. He doesn't really get the accolades he deserves. Man, that looks like...
Dude,
that's some
the
killer artwork.
The artwork looks great, man. Uh-oh, what is that? Dang! Okay, we gotta read it.
Gotta read it.
All right, we're gonna talk DC. So anyway, Clear, number one. Why
is
not?
It clear?
It's very clear. It's clear that you need to read it.
You need to get it.
That's right. Speaking of Clear, Adventures of Superman John Kent. Looks like he's got electrical Superman powers. What's going on?
Superman Blue.
Notice it says The Road to Injustice. What's that all about?
What is that
all about? I don't know, but it's a 6-issue mini. If you like Superman, you like Injustice, why does he have electrical powers? At least read number one.
I was going to read number one. It's Tom Taylor, too.
I'm going to read number one just because, why does he have electrical powers? Why is it going to the road to injustice? I'm just curious.
You got to know.
I got to know. All right. We have a facsimile of Batman number 357. We have a foil and a regular.
So 90s. Even though the book actually came out in the 80s.
That's right. First appearance of Jason Todd and Killer Croc in this issue. Why are facsimiles such a big deal, Aaron?
I mean, the book came out a while back. If you don't really want to spend however much it's worth now, you can spend $4, which is still more than what it cost when it came out, but cheaper than what it would cost to buy it now.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, even the facsimile down the road can have value.
It is true. I've seen it.
Yep, so I have foreseen it.
I love this cover.
Batman, number 133. You've got Batman. Is that Alfred about to...
That is Alfred about to stab Batman in the back.
Wow. Dude, I knew Alfred was that way. Come on.
There's a part of me that's like, please tell me this is just another piece in the road to getting Alfred back. Because we know it's going to happen eventually. Why not just rip the Band-Aid off? It should have never happened to begin with.
I was hoping they brought him back with Batman versus Robin.
Yeah, I mean,
just let him be back.
At least it was Alfred, but it was just Alfred being puppeted by Mezza.
Yeah, the stupid demon.
By the way, did you read the end of Batman vs. Robin?
I have not. You can talk about it though. Go ahead. It's okay.
Here's the thing that was, I think, really cool. You know how usually Batman's always the one that figures it out, has the day saved. He solved all the problems. It's Damian, yeah. Damian's the one that saved the day. He saved his dad. If it wasn't for Damian, Batman would be dead.
That's impressive.
I thought it was.
So it looks like he will one day be Batman. He's
I mean-
already better. Just give him the cowl.
He's already
Just
showing
kidding.
the potential.
But the time is not right, young grasshopper.
It is not. He's still got a bit of an attitude problem. But I'm hoping this was a step towards Damian being a little less of a jerk.
You can't be a great student if you're not teachable.
Yes.
Damien, get it together.
Get it together, Damian.
Duh.
God.
Batman and the Joker, Deadly Duo, number 5. Mark Silvestri.
I wonder if Damian's done hard time.
But he has.
Like
Dominic?
Mysterio.
Oh, Dominic. Oh, dude. All I know is Rhea's his mommy and he's Poppy. So, Judgment Day.
It's been good stuff. Batman Joker Deadly Duo has been a really good read, too.
Sorry, you got me thinking like, oh yeah, Dominic in prison. I saw him lifting weights and Sheamus looking at him kind of funny, and Drew McIntyre. All right, we have the debut of a brand new character code name in this one. What is Wally's daughter's new code name? You find out here in part 5 of 1 Minute War.
She looks kind of impulse-ish right now.
Yeah, dude, I like this. I like this costume. That's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
But she gets a new code name in this issue. This could be a key, and you're gonna say, hey. I've missed out on the Flash 1 Minute War. Well, guess what? You can get parts 1 through 3 right here. In the Start the Clock, it's the cost is only $6 for 3 comics. You're saving $6.
Yeah, that's like $2 an issue.
Or you can dig through the back issue bins and try to get the original first prints. But if not, right here.
I think that was pretty cool. They haven't done that before.
Yeah, no, they haven't. I'm pretty excited. It's a great time to jump onto the Flash.
It was good they did it for this because this 1 Minute War has been really good.
It's a great storyline, and it's different. It's different than most of your Flash. It's not another speedster villain.
Yes, and we get a lot of new characters, so it feels fresh.
Yes, I agree. So if you're not reading the Flash, I dropped it and I jumped back on.
Same happened here. I dropped it and I'm like, why did I do that? This looks good.
Yes, and we have Joker, the Man Who Stopped Laughing, number 6. Look at that freaky cover.
It's a nice variant. Is that Matina?
I don't know. It's a great variant.
Looks like a Matina variant.
Anyway, Joker, Man Who Stopped Laughing. Was there 2 Jokers? We've talked about it before. I don't know.
Man, have you been reading this story?
Yes. I did not read the last issue though. It's out there.
So one Joker is about to set the other Joker on fire. We're still really not entirely sure which one's the real Joker. But the weird part is, up to a point, it seemed as if both thought they were the real Joker. At the very end, you kind of get a clue as to one of them knew he wasn't, and he was just trying to play the other. So who's really behind it? Because that's the thing at the end that kind of, lets you know somebody put him up to it. Who is that somebody, and what do they have to gain from it?
I think it's 2 words, Professor Pig. I don't know why. I'm just throwing it out there.
I mean, that was a good guess, even if it doesn't really...
It doesn't make a lot of sense, but he does experiment a little bit,
Professor Pig could have made somebody into a Joker.
Or Hugo Strange, maybe.
Hugo Strange is another good one.
That's the top 2.
Or was it Harvey Dent? Because there's always a bit of a this is my city thing going on there.
Yeah, there's that too. Yeah, I don't know. But it's intriguing.
It's very intriguing.
It's very intriguing. Our last book we're going to talk about is Static Shadows of Dakota, number 2.
I just read number 1.
I didn't read number 1. What do you think?
It was very interesting.
Why should somebody read this?
So we've got a setup that's apparently some people are trying to track down and kill Bang Babies. Because Static and all of his friends were going to meet, and then all of a sudden a bunch of stuff goes down. Some kids are getting chased. Of course, Static's coming in to kind of protect them. But then there's this whole thing of like, who's behind this? Who's doing it? What do they want with the Bang Babies? And the only thing between whoever this mysterious group is and the Bang Babies is Static Shock.
So what are the Bang Babies? Is that the ones with powers?
Yeah. So there was that
in the Dakota
protest, and then a gas was released, but it's the same company that made Hardware suit.
Yep.
If you followed any Hardware, that company put this gas out that he said wasn't ready, but they put it out anyway, and then the cops used it, and then it had adverse effects on the people in the crowd, and some of them got powers, including Static.
Yeah, it's all in the that unified universe type thing that was real big in the 90s. So if you like that, you should read this.
What's exciting is we're kind of building to the storyline where current Static is it's gonna be in the 30th anniversary, milestone 30th anniversary issue, but current Static is gonna meet past Static.
Ooh, that's cool. Kind of like Hardware versus Icon. They go back in time.
Yeah,
so,
see, that's all supposed to tie together. Plus, we're getting. It's kind of cool because the cover itself looks like the old Flash cover, so I thought that was pretty neat.
That's
A
cool.
little homage to that.
That's cool. That's DC. We now have X-Men number 20, and we've got some super cool Alex Ross villain variants. That's all I got to say about that.
I wasn't gonna get back into this, but I read the last issue, and now I want to.
I haven't read the last issue. I would say there's like the Fall of X is coming very soon. What does that mean? Is the whole Krakoa thing going down? I mean, literally going down? We'll find out.
One thing though, is it just me or does I feel like they're regurgitating old titles?
Yes. Yes.
Inferno, we already had an Inferno.
Yes.
Fall of X, I think was Fall of Mutants, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Fall of Mutants. This one's called Fall of X. It was like House of X. You had the Swords of X or the
X of Swords.
X of Swords. Now you're having Fall of X. That's the next phase. So we'll see what
We'll
happens.
see what happens.
So X-Men X23 Deadly Regenesis, a new series starring Laura Kinney, X23, and if you missed,
Which we have 2 of.
yes, there you go. And then if you missed the original like miniseries that she starred in, check out this Facsimile. Then we have, oh man, we're going down the line, lots of S's. Star Wars High Republic number 6. Are you reading this?
Not reading that, but I've been reading The Blade.
Oh yeah, you have been reading The Blade. It's true. If you're a Star Wars fan, The Mandalorian season 3's on. It's a great time to be a Star
This
Wars
is a
fan.
very good time to be a Star Wars fan.
So you have Silver Surfer Ghostlight number 2, which a character all the way back deep in decades ago making a return. That's him on the cover. This one's worth reading just because I like the Silver Surfer.
We didn't get that many booster
So,
boxes in when we got the new set.
Then you have
So,
Scarlet Witch number 3. You have Viv Vision back, and you got apparently is that Abigail Brand? No, it's Polaris. That's her sister.
It's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah, sometimes Abigail
Is her
Brand.
sister.
Not Abigail Brand. Yeah,
Isn't she a villain now?
she's a villain. So man, she's one of my favorite characters
You
too.
never tell what's going on anymore.
Well, anyway,
Good
you got-
guy, bad guy. It depends on the day.
Yeah, you got Polaris, her sister, and then you got this sick Mephisto Alex Ross villain variant. This one, I don't even care if you don't even read Scarlet Witch. You might want to just get this cover.
That's pretty sick.
Blue Eyes box goes for
All right, we have a brand new Predator number 1 from Aaron's best friend, Ed Brisson.
I do like Ed Brisson.
So, Nightcrawlers number 2. What's going on with Thor there is the question. And who's lifting the hammer? Who's worthy? I don't know. Now, speaking of Fall of X, they're claiming that it all starts here in New Mutants Lethal Legion number 1. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm still
What's
not
that
buying
dude's-
New Mutants.
I don't know. I'm gonna look. I don't know. I might have to look at it. Moon Knight 21. Mary Jane and Black Cat number 4. It's almost over.
It's been actually a pretty good series. I have to grab mine off the shelf because I never signed up for. Oh man!
Speaking of a cover,
What a variant! I think I have to have that.
You probably want to buy that. I have to admit, part of me wants all the Spider-Man villains and characters in these Alex Ross variants. Speaking of which,
Man, that's been a good book.
Fantastic Four number 5, Doctor Doom is going to be showing up.
How many
very
times have
soon.
you heard me say Fantastic Four has been a really good book?
I've heard you say it a lot in these recent months because it actually is.
It is. It is actually a good book.
And then you have Bloodline, Daughter of Blade number 2. Blade has a daughter.
Oh, sorry, wrong bloodline.
Hey man, come
We
on,
the ones.
come on, Oos,
We
come
the
on,
twos.
Oos. Black Panther number 15. Ridley's storyline coming to an end here. Ooh,
Is,
it looks
is
like
the series
he's dead.
continuing with a new writer though?
Getting a brand new writer and a new costume.
But it's not starting back at number 1, right?
Not to my knowledge. I hope not.
Oh man, so
Okay, we have Avengers number 66. Could it be Order 66 on the Avengers? Probably not.
No.
But the Avengers Assemble storyline continues. This thing is nuts, and it just keeps getting
Yeah.
longer.
So you caught up to the whole.
I read the Loki issue, and that's where I'm at.
So did you read the origin of him becoming Avenger
Yes.
Prime?
Yes.
Wasn't that a very good explanation as to
Spoilers.
how that would happen?
Yeah, it was kind of interesting how it went down. Yeah, I agree. Yep.
I mean, like, the idea of Loki wanting to save the day is you're already like, how would that be? But the way this explained is like,
He's a Phaeton junkie. No,
it's a total ego trip.
yeah, yeah, it is.
I mean, if you really want to boil it down, it was just an ego trip, and it makes perfect sense.
Yep. So So if you're not reading Avengers, Jason Aaron's run's coming to a really cool conclusion. And then the top of the stack reading, Amazing Spider-Man number 21. This is it, the story arc you've been waiting for.
The explanation.
What did Peter Parker do? And then, supposedly, now, this is pretty big hype, in my opinion. I think it's in issue 24 or 25. Don't hold me to that. But the idea is it's something on the level of the death of Gwen Stacy. I don't know what can top that without killing somebody major like Mary Jane or somebody. Could she die?
Surely not.
Aren't they just friends now?
Well, I mean, I just gotta, I gotta know, what did you do, Peter?
And why was it so bad that even the Fantastic Four turned on you? And everybody else, even Mary Jane left you. It's bad.
Since this series started, because obviously there's a gap between the last one and this one, but Peter's just been like head down, like not himself, like really just. I mean, he always kind of beats himself up. But this has been a little worse than normal.
Oh yeah.
You could definitely tell from the start of the series, like something. Peter did something.
Yeah.
It's not good.
And he works for Norman Osborn now, and they're kind of friends. As weird as that sounds.
There's a lot of things we need answers for in this series, but it just keeps me glued in.
Yeah. So this to me is top of the stack reading. Like as soon as I get this, it's the first one I'm gonna read. First one. So, but
I might read Batman and this first.
Jenna, you have some comics you want to mention while we're here?
Yeah, I can mention something. Have you done indie yet?
We already started.
Indie, but you can pick up and talk indie too.
Did you talk about Stoneheart?
We did. Would you like to talk about it some more?
No, it's okay. I was just really excited about it. It's so pretty.
How about we just do a separate one, just you talking about it?
Yeah,
we did mention that it was a Jenna book.
It is a Jenna book.
I told you as soon as I saw it, it's a Jenna book.
Yeah, I saw it pop up and I went.
By the way, I want clear.
Half of it's damaged. Most of indie is damaged.
Yeah. We warned him. So, what did Peter do? I don't know, but I have to read it. So, but tell us what your favorite books are. I'm Daryl.
I'm Aaron.
Aaron, you got anything else you want to throw out there?
We got him.
What he said.
To the hypocrites and the corrupt, the swindlers, the parasites, all those who take from your fellow man, because, like all monsters, you believe yourself safe in the shadows. This message is for you. Is coming, where all monsters will answer for their transgressions. No one is above the law, and I am no one.